First and up for you, Cowboy, we have Caroline Pierce from BT Sport.
How long is this?
Caroline, you're ready.
I'm ready. Hi, Donald. Great to see you. Got to ask you first off, how was the drive in the RV over to Florida?
Good. Other than truck stop eating the whole way, that's the problem. Eating shit the whole way. So, does the camera add 10 pounds or am I just a little heavier, you think?
You're looking good. You're looking good. Talking of weight, though, eating along the way, how's the weight feeling?
Good. I'm like 78, 180, 10 pounds. So, nothing. I never get much bigger than 185 no matter what I do. So, yeah, that's about it. So, it's not too bad.
You allow yourself a few of those treats. Look, you opened up recently about how leading up to the Conor McGregor fight, you didn't feel like you could get up for it. Something felt different, something felt off, and you've taken a little bit of time off since. Obviously, not that much time because you're back fighting again. But what was the switch that got you fired up to fight again?
I don't know if I took any time off. It was like mandatory suspension is what happened. I don't know what the switch was. Short notice fights, kind of my wheelhouse, man. I enjoy this, and I guess with all the quarantine stuff, we're gonna just walk right in and fight and then leave. So it's gonna be kind of right up my alley. I won't have any time to get scared or get in my own head. I'll just go out there and hopefully have some fun, man. So I don't know. I don't have the answer for you. If I had the answer, I would have cured it last fight, But it's like today I feel great. Tomorrow, how do I feel? I don't know, man. It's who's gonna show up? I fucking no idea. But I feel good. Training went well. They talk about people's fires coming and going. You got to rekindle it, refire it up, get pumped. I don't know why I didn't have it last time on the biggest card, the biggest. Everything. It sucked. It's real kick in the dick. But who knows?
You get a chance to get back in there, and it's a real fan-friendly fight with yourself and Pettis, one that you wanted, your friends, you've fought before, you've trained together. How important is a win here for you, and just how much are you looking forward to this fight in general?
Man, friendly wise, I'm excited. I like Pettis. Good dude, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Stylistically wise, great matchup. How badly do I need to win? Fuck, lost 3. That sucks. 4 would be fucking miserable. So, yeah, I mean, this is what I do. I love it, But people always say, "Oh, you're back. You're hungry and ever. You're ready to get it." Like, man, this is what I love to do. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. So, winning or losing is just what happens in the sport. But I love every bit of it. So, the training, the getting ready, and go out there and fight. I'm looking forward to it.
And a chance to get a win back from 7 years ago when you first fought one another. It was the body kick that time.
If that's the clickbait you need, then yeah, trying to get the win back. That's what I'm looking to do.
What's the strategy going into this? Obviously, you're not going to reveal your game plan, but how would you like this one to play out in terms of the?
Just text Pettis about 5 minutes ago. He asked me how the weight is. I said I'm a fat cunt. How you doing, buddy? And he said I'm good. I said, hey, check this out. Let's fight 2 minutes on, 1 off, 2 minutes on. So we'll just call a little mid hang break and we'll just get our air back. Then we'll go back again. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun out there, man. I'm sure he's gonna try and kick me. And what's the strategy? What's the game plan, man? To go do what I do and enjoy all of it. So that's the plan.
Well, you got another reason to fight right now. Congratulations, you'll be having another baby boy.
Yeah.
Right? Is that right? So congratulations. Does this fire you up and fuel you even more?
I can't wait till they're like 5, 6 years old and they can stand there at the edge of the cage watching. That's what's going to be really cool. Right now they're more interested in bright colors and butterflies flying by than daddy fighting. So we'll see.
And lastly, Donna, I want you to weigh in on the main event, Ferguson and Gaethje. Obviously, you've fought both of them. What's your thoughts or predictions for that one?
I think Gaethje definitely has the power to put Ferguson away, but does Gaethje have the condition to keep up the nonstop onslaught of punches that Ferguson is going to bring? So we'll see. I'm interested. All the bars are closed, but the Budweiser RV is parked outside, so we'll be out there with the TVs rocking, watching. So it'll be cool.
Cannot wait to see you in there and celebrating afterwards. Best of luck, Donna.
Next up, we have Roman Madrowski from ESPN.
Hi, Cowboy. Hey, you had mentioned recently you might stop and do a little scuba diving on the way to Jacksonville. Were you able to do that?
On the way home. on the way home.
Oh, on the way home. Okay. I was going to say that's ambitious on the way to a fight.
Yeah. We were on a mission getting here. We were hauling ass, so we didn't stop. Just nonstop punch through. So it was a fast drive here. I gave the RV. We did 86 the whole way here. It's all she had. So it was good driving.
What time? What time?
Listen, if you're someone who driving on the highway and you see a rig coming, why are you the guy that drives in the fast lane? Get the fuck over in the slow lane. Like, if you don't want to drive in the fast lane, drive in the slow lane, let people pass you. And if you're a semi, stay in the fucking slow lane. That's all I have to say about that. All right.
I'm from Chicago. There are no slow lanes on those expressways. Hey, when did you roll into Jacksonville? What was that like for you? Did you have to go to the hotel when you arrived to get tested, or what was the procedure like for you?
Yeah, we got in, I think 9 or 10 o'clock last night, and Siri fucked me. I don't know if you guys use Siri for maps or not, but she got confused coming to Jacksonville, up, down the highway, off turn. So we got super lost. So Apple, get that shit sorted out, please. And then it pulled in. We're parked right next to the RV, or right next to the hotel. We're parked right next door. So we're here. Came in, got swabbed, and ready to go.
Cool. Hey, I want to ask you one question about Angela Hill. She's going to be in her 7th fight in like 14 months next week, and some have called her the female Cowboy Cerrone for that pace. Have you taken notice of that kind of activity, and do you have any thoughts about it?
Man, it's cool. I wish more people would have that mentality, man. They want to keep fighting, but boy, she's gonna pay hell trying to catch me because I'm parked here. I'm fighting 3 times this week. You haven't heard yet, so it should be good.
Very good. That's all I got. Thanks, man.
Do this again. If I can fit you guys into my schedule after this win over Pettis, I guess I'll come back here and we'll talk about whatever fights next, whatever opponent couldn't make it.
Got it.
Next, we have Leslie Wilson Jr. from Gulf News. Leslie, do you have your question for Cowboy?
Wesley, you got to tighten the string up on your telephone, buddy. It's barely hear you. You're echoing.
All right, we will
Moving right
we
along.
will move on then. Let's move to Carlos Contreras from Millennia.
Hi, Cowboy.
Howdy.
Hey, just wanted to ask you if you had a chance to bring Pedro Camberos this time. I knew he was having trouble to go to the States, and he's been close to you in the next couple of fights, in the past couple of fights.
Yeah, 2 of my coaches couldn't. Pedro couldn't get out of Mexico, and Shara couldn't get in from Canada. So I'm landlocked here. But now it sucks. Couldn't get him out. Couldn't get Shara in. Be all right.
Still, you had a chance to chat with them, to have a plan for this fight, or you just did the preparation by yourself?
Yeah, we talked. I brought John Wood in from Vegas. He was able to drive down to help us out. So I don't know what everyone else is doing. I'm curious how everyone else is training, but I have a gym in my backyard. I have a full cage gym, workout, strength conditioning. So I have no excuse to be fat. So why I am, I don't know, but I don't have the excuse to not train. So it should be all right.
And last for me, how different you think is going to be this fight with Pettis this time, so many years ago, and I know you trained together, you sparred together some couple of times. So how different is Anthony at this point of his career?
Oh, we're both the old veterans now, so it'll be fun. I think there's gonna be a lot more skill, a lot more fun, interesting throw back and forth. So it'll be good, man. I'm good to get in there and mix it up and see what the Anthony's got to offer.
Thanks a lot, Donald.
Thank you. Next, we have Dan Owen from Sport 360.
Hi, Donald. Obviously, we've not got a huge amount of live sport going on around the world at the moment. What do you think it says about the UFC and Dana White being able to make something like this happen this weekend?
I'm super excited. I was excited to fight on the island. When I heard there was a fight island, I put my hand up and said I want to be on the island. But I think this is probably going to be one of the biggest watch sporting events. Everyone. I wanted to say that last time with me and Conor. Like, man, this all the eyes are on it. But I really think now all the eyes are on it. Even if you're like a golf fan or a basketball only or a baseball, man, everyone's so sick and tired of watching reruns and they're Netflix the fuck out. So I think this is their only option. Like, man, I don't even like fighting, but goddamn, I guess Cowboys fighting will fucking tune in, so it should be all right.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, you've been in a fair few bear pits in your time. Has it gone through your mind what it's going to be like being in an empty arena on Saturday evening?
No, I fought in the WC back when it first started. There wasn't very many people in those arenas, so yeah, it'll be good. It'll be perfect for me. No hesitations, no distractions. Just go in there and fight. Came down to Jacksonville to get in a backyard fight. Here I am.
Well, all the best of the weekend and hope you stay well.
Next up, we have Mark with Veronica Fight.
Whoop, moving right along.
Nee, ik kon ze er ook niet vinden.
My man's in the
Er is überhaupt in Nederland.
Mark?
Mark, you gotta get out the restroom, buddy.
All right, let's move on. Damon Martin with MMA Fighting.
Hey, Cowboy.
Go on.
You said that this is this is kind of your wheelhouse. I mean, you've been in main events. You've had big main event wins, things like this. But do you prefer kind of like the chaos of a situation like this, where you take a fight on 3 weeks' notice and you just kind of roll into town in the RV and you're not having all the embedded cameras in your face the whole time? Like, do you just kind of embrace this kind of a fight more than maybe the bright lights and the spotlight of a bigger fight? Do you just kind of enjoy this kind of chaos of this?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know about the chaos. Like, it feels a lot smoother to me, man. Like, as much as it's like, fight, dude, this, boom, boom, boom. But to me, it's like, all right, let's go. Let's get in the RV. Let's go down to Jacksonville. Let's fight. Let's go, And sometimes those long camps, they're like drooling, man. Like, oh my God, you said all the media obligations, all the 12 weeks to get ready. And this is just, you don't have time to think about it. You just get it and go. And I enjoy them. I love it. That's why I'm the short-nosed guy.
And Cowboy, you know how this sport is, for better or worse. When you win, you're the greatest guy in the history of the sport, and when you lose, you're a bum all of a sudden, and you're the worst guy in the world. And coming out of that Conor fight, I'm sure you saw criticism, people trying to dissect what went wrong that night, and a guy like Stephen A. Smith comes out and has all these kind of crazy comments about you. Like, how much of that do you pay attention to, and how much does it bother you when one fight suddenly defines you?
Well, it doesn't define me, so that's all. I look myself in the mirror. I don't give a shit what the people at home say, but they, yeah, I don't pay attention. I don't read nothing. I don't watch nothing. I don't get on social media and see what people have to say. So I think I'm really good at staying the hell away from it. I got my ranch and I live, and I got so much life going on that I don't have any idea what the people that don't have life going on have to say. So, but you're right. You are a bum. You're only as good as your last fight, which sucks. What's really cool, man, is I'm here for all 3 fights. Think about what they're gonna say when Cowboy goes 3-0 in fucking 1 week. Then I'm gonna be back on the greatest again. So it's gonna be all right. I'm going from a bum to a superstar, so I'll be all right.
And last question, kind of with the Angela Hill thing, I talked to a lot of fighters, and there is a long string of people from heavyweight to every division. They say, I want to be the Cowboy Cerrone of this division. I want to fight 5-6 times a year. Obviously, when it's all said and done, you're getting
time to do it. That's the funny thing. Everyone wants to do it. Like, I want to be like that. I want to fight, and then the UFC calls them, and they're like, ooh, who? Next week, yeah, shit. So that's the funny thing. But when the UFC called me, I didn't even know who I was fighting. They said May 9th. I said, fuck yeah, let's go. And it's hard. Everyone wants to do cowboy shit until it's time to do cowboy shit. So until then, I'm gonna keep on rocking.
But when it's all said and done with your career, whenever that comes down the road, do you feel like that's something that's always going to define you? The fact that you were willing to do this cowboy thing, you have kind of made that mark in the sport where people say, I want to be like Cowboy.
Yeah, man, that's what Dana on my headstone when I finally retire, it's just gonna say Cowboy, wild cunt. That's what they're gonna have to put on there. So
Thanks, Cowboy.
Okay, Cowboys, just one last round of questions from Jay Anderson of Cage Side Press, and then you're free to leave. Jay, you're open now.
Man, I hadn't even thought about that until you just said it right now. So no, it hasn't even. No, no, I don't like dwell on any of that or think about any of that. Or it sucks. But this sport is so wild. I mean, you look at any other sporting event; these are just ones that we're the only person in it. But tons of football teams and baseball teams go on losing streaks and winning streaks and put all that together. But yeah, man, it fucking sucks because you're only as good as your last fight, right? And now I'm only as good as my last three, and god damn. So a win is something that I'm motivated and excited for. Um, got back sparring again, loving it again. I don't know if I ever lost it, but don't know. Don't have the answer for you. Wish I did. Yeah, it's not that I didn't know I didn't want to be there. It's just like I didn't feel prepared. Like I didn't feel like I did a little spot in the back of my head. Like I didn't, the if I's and did yous and shouldas was weighing heavy on me. I should have put a lot more effort in. I'm not sitting here making excuses, but I'm just saying the wrong guy definitely showed up and paid heavily for it, man. What a fucking embarrassment. I made it 40 seconds, and half-heartedly kind of wish I just went out there and took a little nap, went to sleep, not just embarrassed. But what are you gonna do, man? You're gonna dust off, get back on the saddle, and do it again. And that's who I am. That's what I preach. And so here I am, fucking 2 weeks notice. Drove to Jacksonville, gonna kick some ass, fight again on Wednesday, fight again on Saturday. Then I'm gonna have enough money. I'm gonna buy a private jet and fly my ass home. So how about that? God, yeah. I tried. She tried. She's like, I'm just gonna come, and I was like, well, I'm driving. She's like, I'll drive down there with you. And then Dana called me and said, I'm not gonna be responsible for grandma getting sick. I'm not. She's like, he said, I'm already getting through enough shit with all the fighters and all this that's going on. I'm not gonna be the guy that gets grandma sick. And I said, all right, grandma, you ain't gonna be able to make this one. So this is the first fight she hasn't come to. Kind of crazy and wild, but she'll be watching, cheering, yelling at the TV. So Jafari might have an earpiece in his ear, just getting direct coaching tips from her. Who knows? How's it gonna go? She'll be all right. She says she's too tough for this bullshit ass Corona. So I said, all right, grandma.
Thanks, Cowboy. You're done.
Done. I'm
Yep,
out of here.
You're out of here.
That was awesome. Way better than media day with a million mics and 100 people. We need to do all of them like this. I can't even see here. It's good.